country embarks on the next chapter of its outstanding development story. And it's really thrilling for us to host our 5th annual Diamond Conference here in the Gaborone alongside our government partners. Over the past few years at this conference, we've addressed some of the key questions relating to the diamond sector and its significance to producing countries such as Botswana. Today we look at a range of questions that are vital to all of our futures in an ever faster changing world. How has the diamond industry managed to sustain its success over the years? Why has Botswana managed to generate so much diamond success when some other countries have struggled to maximize the benefit of their diamonds? And importantly, what will be important in the future if we are to maintain this success? Now the answer, as is often the case with simple sounding questions, is rather complex. Success requires a combination of many different things, all of which depend on the great efforts of a significant number of people. At this year's event, we will seek to explore some of these key ingredients for success in more detail and investigate what we need to consider for the future. You know, we love talking about the 4 C's in the diamond industry, and today we'll be examining the future for the lens of what you might call the 4 C's of success for the diamond ecosystem.
I would also like to underscore the significance of the chosen theme for this year's conference, which is titled The 4 C's of Success for the Diamond Ecosystem, which are consumer, community, commercial, and collaboration. This theme reflects how we have managed our diamond industry over the years, and also gives us an impetus to our resolve to continue with our efforts to maximize on the sustainability of the industry for generations to come. This conference, therefore, should discuss these 4 derivatives with a view to chart a new path to success, as well as to protect the legacy which we have collectively built over the years. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, with reference to the first C, being consumer, the diamond industry must take cognizance of the ever-changing and shifting consumer landscape across the world. Given the modern age of information and communication technology, consumer tastes and trends are easily influenced. Furthermore, consumers are becoming increasingly aware of international social issues, and they are demanding more responsible business practices. As such, consumer behavior is of paramount importance to my government and to the BS, which calls for careful utilization of existing technologies and the creation of new ones to respond to the emergent diamond consumption patterns. Although the Kimberley process certification is credited with significantly curbing the trade in diamonds from areas of conflict, we need to constantly review our processes to keep them in sync with changing global realities and completely eliminate modern-day diamond mining-related criminal activities. I'm also happy to note that the 3rd C is for community, which speaks to the importance of establishing a community-based approach that enhances the sustainability of the diamond industry. This is even more significant as last year's conference focused on the sustainable diamond production and the growth of the communities where diamond companies operate and how they can honor their licenses to operate and create jobs. We must therefore strive to ensure that the communities within whose areas we are mining our diamonds are part of the process in the diamond value chain. That the BS pledges to work responsibly to make sure that where diamonds are found, they play an important role in creating jobs, improving education and healthcare, as well as building the necessary infrastructure to aid development efforts of the government and other stakeholders. Ladies and gentlemen, the 4th C, which is commercial, seeks to direct this conference to explore new opportunities to create a self-regulating and an evidence-based innovation pipeline that will support commercial longevity of diamond mining in the current and future global context. Expert projections indicate that the demand for natural rough diamonds is expected to remain stable or only show a slight annual growth through to around 2030. This is another concern facing the diamond industry, and its commercial health deserves our attention and must be fully addressed.